And what I've been hearing is that, they're open to more locations from the athletes who are saying that. I don't know if you've been getting feedback from them, or if you guys maybe considered growing more than 4 locations.
Our business model is that we will ultimately be in more than 4 locations. We're not going to stick to 4. We will grow this. There will be more cities. It's just a matter of when we decide it's time to expand into more cities and what's the best cities for us to expand into. The good thing is we do have cities reaching out to us saying, hey, we'd be interested in being a Grand Slam track for the city. But yeah, we have to make sure that we're just making those decisions smartly. But absolutely, we will grow beyond 4 cities. This will not just be 4.
For the weekend to start the way it did with what Messiah and Tia did in the 100 hurdles, we saw the video of you and Kyle celebrating. But how exciting was that moment for you with, an American record performance happening at Grand Slam?
Yeah, and I will say this, it's when you put the best athletes together. Tia and Messiah both went under the previous American record. You're going to get those kind of performances, and so it was one of those things for us, just like in that moment, Kyle and I have been talking about this for so long, and it wasn't even a thing, this didn't become real until Kingston, right? And so Kingston was great, and then we came in here excited because we knew that we're going to see even more and even better, right? And for the first race out to be exactly what we thought we were going to see, which is amazing competition, coming down to the wire, photo finishes, and American record type times. It was just like, we knew we were right, but now everybody knows we were right.
How special has it been in Miami, particularly, to see athletes competing in events that perhaps they're not quite used to, like Anna Hall, for example, this weekend?
Yeah, Anna's a great story. And we've had some amazing stories already only in our second slam. We got, we got Walmart workers, we got, UPS delivery, truck loading people, winning $50,000 and changing their lives. It's great. And then you got, Anna Hall coming over, even thinking herself like, I'm not sure how I'm going to do here, but I'm happy to be here. And it was really cool for her after seeing in Kingston saying, hey, I got FOMO. We're like, okay, well, come on. She gets here and has an unbelievable performance. That's just the caliber of athlete she is. And again, I'm going to keep saying, you're going to keep hearing me say it, she's one of the best in the world. You put the best against the best, you're going to get amazing performances, and that's what we got from her.
I saw you tweeted about JaCorey and just kind of his story and everything there. What did you kind of think about that and how it fits into the framework of what Grand Slam's trying to accomplish?
This is exactly one of the reasons. There are many reasons, but they all come back to one thing, and that is that this sport is amazing. It has amazing athletes, and the sport has been underappreciated, undermonetized, undervalued, and it's underperforming. And who are the victims of that? The athletes. So here you got a world-class athlete, one of the best in the world, running 43 seconds in the 400. It's not easy to do. Not a lot of people can say they can do that. And he's loading trucks, going to work at 4 a.m. That's insane. And so then an athlete like that, how many athletes over the last 30 years have decided it's not worth it? I need to go feed my family. I need to go make a living. And I don't want to wake up one day having poured 5-10 years into this and end up regretting it because I never was able to make an Olympic team or world championship team, because it's the only way you really truly can make any money. And, you got to go and get a medal in order to be able to actually be able to make money. Even sometimes that, if you get an injury, contract's gone, right? So that's just not right. So that's why Grand Slam track exists, to elevate the sport. And when you elevate the sport, you elevate all of the athletes, regardless of what level they're at. Somebody's going to say, yeah, but you're giving the money to all of the people who already, deserve it. People are saying are already making money. People said that. JaCorey wasn't making any money. He was working at UPS. Dylan's working at Walmart, right? These guys are now making money. So it's not just the people at the top, but you need the people at the top. They're the ones that create. No, look, I'm going to be completely honest. Nobody came here to see JaCorey. Now they will. They didn't come here to see JaCorey. We didn't have Sydney. We didn't have Kenny. We didn't have Gabby. We didn't have them. Nobody's coming, right? They come, they see them. Now they see JaCorey. They see those athletes, and they're like, oh, this guy. Now they know his story. So now you're going to have other people like, oh, I work at UPS. That's my guy, right? Right? So that's what we're doing.
So, Michael, listen, 96, Jamaicans liked you. When you went to BBC, Jamaicans loved you. Now, of course, you chose Kingston. We fell in love with you. Now, I know Kingston wasn't perfect on the Grand Slam tour, But listen, please tell me we're going to continue using Kingston from here on in.
Look, you know what? We're gonna sit down at the end of the season and determine, like I said before, you know, where we need to be, you know, and continue to grow this, and continue to grow Grand Slam track, you know, and you know, we're gonna try to be smart about making those decisions, but we're not gonna make any of those decisions right now. We've got to continue to get through this. Like I said, we got 2 more slams, and we'll determine at the end of the season, you know, like where we go next. But also, like I said, we're going to grow beyond 4. We may grow next year. We may stay at 4 next year. We may change some cities. We may stay at all of the same cities. We'll see.
Michael, just
three
you-
more questions, guys.
Michael, just you're literally hands-on. You're not just watching. You're in the crowds, walking around, talking to the athletes. What does that mean to you? This is only the second stop, but you're really literally, again, among the crowds with the athletes.
I would rather be nowhere else. You can't keep me out of the crowd. You can't keep me off the track with the athletes. I mean, this is why I'm doing this. This is why I'm here. But also, those 2 groups, the athletes and the fans, that's our constituency. That's who we serve. We serve the athletes, we serve the fans. So I want to hear what they have to say. I want to hear what they want, what they don't like, what they do like. And yeah, that's time for me to go. Time to go. That's my cue right there. I have to move on.